Well, bust my boudin and call me Mrs. Buttersworth. The CMC finally got their cutie marks. And for the third time this season, I totally called something big that would happen this season in an earlier video. Do I secretly work for DHX? Well, all I can say for the moment is yes. Yes, absolutely. Here's a picture of me and M.A. Larson, and sometime in Season 6, Rarity will say fuck. But anyway, on to Crusaders of the Lost Mark. Fantastic name for an episode. By the way, we probably should have guessed something big would happen in this episode, as it aired on the 5-year anniversary of the first episode in the series and of the debut of the channel it's on. So this was probably going to be a big episode for a while. Now, I'm not really going to be reviewing it because I thought that the episode as a whole was just pretty good. A little heavy on the music, but a solid episode that was more important for what it set up than the actual current episode. I'm more interested in looking at how this will affect the Cutie Mark Crusaders going forward. So let's start off with how the designs of the marks look. We've got the shield in the background with the red, light pink, and purple stripes signifying the Crusaders themselves. Apple Bloom has the heart inside the apple, Sweetie has the music note inside the star, and Scoots has the lightning bolt inside the wing. The heart, star, and wing refer to the pony's race, while the apple, music note, and lightning bolt refer to the pony's talent. So far, so standard. I would have preferred for Apple Bloom's marks to have been reversed, having the apple inside the heart to make it more consistent, but oh well, whatever Bloomy's cool with, I guess. I'm also a little bummed out that their marks didn't involve their old emblem, but I guess that was so they'd have unique cutie marks. Anyway, so this means that the CMC's arc towards finding their cutie mark is officially over. But this is not the end for their characters, not even close. Much like how Twilight's arc changed from learning about friendship to teaching others about friendship after she obtained her wings, now the CMC get the opportunity to become mentors to other blank flanks. Their special talents are bringing out the talents of others. And there's plenty of blank flanks that the Crusaders could take under their figurative or literal wings. The easiest first target? Pipsqueak. I mean, I was a little surprised that Pip didn't get his cutie mark at the end of this episode. Although maybe that was because his cutie mark find would be just a little bit overshadowed. So maybe that'll get paid off in the next CMC episode. There was one other big thing that was totally resolved in this episode, and that involved Diamond Tiara's entire character. Face turn out of nowhere by Diamond. So they hit us with the bully's parents are aloof and disconnected to their child and also super classist Aru. And now despite every awful thing she's done, made fun of Scootaloo's flying inability, blackmailing them, trying to cost them their lessons with Twilight, causing Babs to betray them, everything is forgiven because the parents are D-bags.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
I'm not saying Diamond Tiara is irredeemable, nor am I saying that the parents aren't responsible for Diamond being the way she is. I'm just saying this episode didn't do enough to get me on board with Diamond being a good pony. We'll need a lot more of Diamond doing legitimate good going forward before I'm willing to be cool with the pony who for the better part of 5 seasons has been the pony equivalent of Donald Trump. Although Silver Spoon finally snapping at DT was something we've waited a long time for and was well worth it. Anyway, back to the Crusaders, and here's the big thing I wanted to get at in this video. Remember when I said that the "it doesn't matter what my cutie mark is" line from Bloom and Gloom was going to be a game changer? Well, here's where we'll find out whether it is or not. The Cutie Mark Crusaders have become much more complete over the last 5 years. The CMC aren't just a group of kiddos who want to find out what their special talent is and that's it. They are 3 well-rounded characters who each have their own quirks, traits, strengths, weaknesses, and moments that make them special. They've all had their own episodes where they've had the opportunity to make a name for themselves and they've shined in them. And in a whole bunch of those episodes, their future cutie marks were the last thing on their minds. So, in Season 6, I think that the narrative of the show will begin to change a bit. Season 4 was mainly about finding the keys to the box. Season 5 is mainly about the main 6 solving friendship problems across the globe. Season 6 might just be about the CMC settling into their talent and beginning to help children find their special talents. And it would make sense for the show to change focus a little bit. Twilight Sparkle has become the princess of friendship. Rarity has opened her store in Canterlot. Rainbow Dash is a Wonderbolt. Well, almost, but still, these ponies have either reached or are rapidly reaching their destiny. So it would make sense for the show to give some focus to other characters trying to reach their destinies. That way the show doesn't reach the point where the status quo never changes because the goals have already been reached. So how about this for a story? Over the rest of Season 5, everywhere the main six go, they agree to put up flyers for the Cutie Mark Crusaders and their ability to help ponies find their Cutie Mark, because the CMC believe that they can only help so many ponies in Ponyville. Then in Season 6, the letters start coming in, and the Crusaders get to travel to new lands and help other ponies with their Cutie Mark problems. And who would be helping them in their adventures but Diamond Tiara? In Crusaders of the Lost Mark, we finally got confirmation for what her stupid Cutie Mark means. She's good at getting ponies to do what she tells them to. So would there be a better way to help Diamond not only regain respect in the eyes of her peers, but also in the eyes of the fans, and maybe even in the eyes of her parents, than by having her help the Crusaders help others? Plus, it would give us episodes involving Applejack, Rarity, and Rainbow Dash spending time with their sisters away from home. Those usually result in good episodes. Or if the show wants to get really ballsy, there could be episodes about how they would handle their sisters going away on long trips by themselves. We'd still get normal slice of life episodes from the Crusaders in Ponyville, and we'd still get a bunch of main six episodes. But the focus would shift from the main six to the CMC, if only for that season. And there's one more thing that suggests this to me. At the end of Lost Mark, the cast took a picture together, and it looked an awful lot like how it's done in the intro. Same Spike breathing shot, mostly same princesses getting the letter shot. Looks like it'd make a good intro picture. Only it's not in front of the castle, it's in front of the Crusader clubhouse. But hey, that's just my idea for a cool season arc. Although I hope you like it, because given my track record, it just might come true. Who knows? See y'all later. Also, AJ's parents are super dead, confirmed.